All right, welcome into a special edition of the Jordy Culotta Show here on this Wednesday, as always, driven and powered by Go Chevrolet. A little lunchtime edition for you as we'll spend a couple of minutes with one of the fast-rising names from LSU spring practice here through the offseason. We had cornerbacks coach Robert Steeples in last week, and he was very high on our guy that is back here with us in studio. It's good to see the heavy champ, Mekhi Gardner, in studio with us. What's up, Mac? You doing all right, man?
No, man, I'm doing all right, man. I'm pretty cool. I can't complain.
It's good to see you again, bro. Since we have last seen each other, spring had just wrapped up, a little bit of the off season, and now here's summer workouts. I know it's hot out there, but how's it been?
I'd say it's very competitive. You know, it's very hard working for sure, especially when we run in the sun and stuff like that. But you know that comes with it when we chasing after. So I mean, it comes with it. We're still just working every day, taking it day by day.
Robert Steeples was in here last week. We mentioned him, the cornerbacks coach. And we told him, and look, you brought him up when you were here the first time, and that has been a common theme for everybody that's come through here attached to LSU football, Mekhi, that whether you're a recruit, whether you're a coach, whether you're a guy on the roster, it seems like Robert Steeples has made an impact on everyone that's come through here over the last couple of months. What is it about him that makes him so effective on his at his only first college job?
I say the man is a leader. Like he wants us to come together and become one unit. I think that what he's established, the madman, even our changing our mindset, even making me step up as a leader. You know what I'm saying? So like he's changed like a lot of people's mindset in our room.
It seems like you've embraced the leadership role. Coaches have come through here. Teammates have come through here. And, again, a lot like Steeples, your name is a common name that pops up around the leadership of this team early on. How do you like that role? And when did you kind of feel that start to happen?
I would say I love this role. You know, everybody looks up to me, expects me. Everybody has a higher standard, for me, even myself. But I say I embrace that role. I love that role, And it's kind of crazy, though, even though I'm a transfer, that I came in here and I'm affecting, like, the younger guys to make them step up, like LT, a freshman. Yeah. I know he looks up to me. So I feel like when I'm on the field that I have to perform at my highest because I know everybody's watching me. It's crazy. Like, we was at Bible study Monday and previous Monday, and Dylan Brown, who's like a freshman that just came in, and he just told me, like, he told the whole group, like, I look up to Mekhi, like, he's a guy that I look up to, and it kind of touched me in a crazy way that I have people that's looking at me and they barely even know me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely, bro. LaTerrence Welsh is who you're referring to as LT, the freshman that's coming in here. He's coming in as a really highly regarded recruit. What is the pressure like playing early on in college football, or how does someone like you take pressure off of a player like that?
I say he just had to take it day by day. That's all it is. It's just a grind. Remember that it's just football. Like, at the end of the day, you're gonna be you. Don't worry about the outside, the distractions, the social media, all that. Just come up here and take it day by day.
Coach Steeples brought up an exercise that he brought to the defensive back room, to the cornerback room, where he had everybody write down characteristics of your teammates, and could you match them within the room, I believe is how he explained it.
Yeah.
Your score came back perfect, he said, in that room.
Yeah, it did.
What is it about those types of exercises that you're seeing in this part of the process, this team come together?
It's more of a mindset, Like I said earlier, when I first came on this podcast, that we're all chasing one big thing, and it's hard right now, even though we just all kind of met and we kind of just got through together type deal. But I mean, the thing that we're chasing together is what's bringing us together. Like I told you, like me, Greg, Jarek, Seven, like, we can all just go out to eat together. Like, that's just another team bonding that we may not take as like a big thing, but in a small world, like, that's huge though, coming together, like, even though we just met each other like that.
Yeah. You bring up Seven Banks as a transfer in from Ohio State. He's been a kind of a mysterious guy for LSU fans. They knew he transferred in. He didn't go through spring. He kind of came in late in the summer. What are your first impressions of him?
Man, he has a lot of knowledge. He's helped me coach the young guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's telling me what he's learned, and I'm telling him what I've learned. Like, we're both veterans, so I mean, us coming together and just teaching the younger guys on how to like backpedal or different coverages. That's what's bringing us together too. Like, that we're two different veterans, and we both know two different terms, but we're all talking the same language.
Yeah. What's Jacob Flint's offseason program been like?
Man, I know. Look at me. Look at my body, man. Like, I've transformed my whole body to a complete elite athlete, and he's done a wonderful job. His strength staff, they're all on us. They keep us accountable too. Like our feet behind the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, one mistake, we all got to send back, do it all over again. So I mean, he's keeping us to a high standard. What
is different about your body?
I'd say my body fat and my weight. Like, I feel like I'm 205, and I'm like 212, 215-ish, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little heavier guy, but still, I feel light. Like, I can run.
What are your impressions of Matt House? He's coming through here on Friday on this podcast, and Tyrann Mathieu talked very high about him, about the impact that he had on him in Kansas City. What's the impact that he's had on you going through the spring and early on through this offseason?
Making sure that we know our job. Like, he's like serious. Like, he wants us to be number one, like defensive wise in every category. And I love a DC like that, you know what I'm saying? And so he's done a wonderful job since he came in here, you know what I'm saying? Even like our team bond, like, he had us over there for over his house just to eat, chit chat, have fun and stuff. That's just another team bond to them. That's what he's trying to just do.
How have you seen Brian Kelly's plan be more developed as he's been on the job a little longer? He had to hit the ground running here with recruiting and spring football and the transfer portal. How have you seen him kind of open himself up as LSU coach?
I would say the first thing that he's done for us was hard about our academics. That's the first thing, and that's a priority to him, first of all, before we even bring up football. And he's increased our team GPA, I think, by like 0.4 points or something like that, or something like that, percentage, something like that. But he's hard on us and making the small things the big things, and I feel like that's what's going to win us games, like being focused, locked in on the small things, not really the big things, because the big things don't carry themselves, but the small things are really a priority. What's
your emphasis this summer?
My emphasis is for us to become closer than close. Us as a family, that's what I want us to become team-wise as a family, even though we barely know each other. But I feel like if we really want to make this run that we have a potential of having, I feel like we need to become more of a family.
How have you seen Jarek Bernard Converse come back from his injury and kind of get prepared? By all accounts, it seems like he should be okay by fall camp.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's back now. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing right now, and he's taking mental reps. I told him don't rush it. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta come back right now. We don't necessarily just need you right now. Fall camp is when you need to come back like 100%. So I'm just telling him to take it day by day. But he's taking mental reps in everything and anything we do.
I'd imagine that you're probably looking forward to going one-on-one with Keishawn Butte when the fall comes along.
Oh yeah, that's my dog for sure. But it's competition for sure as always.
That's iron on iron right there.
For sure.
When he's at 100%, it feels like he's back closer to 100% than he has been since you've been on campus. I know he couldn't go through spring.
Right. Yeah.
What are the challenges he presents a player like you, and what does he do for you guys' team if he's back at full strength?
Let's talk about the team-wise. Team-wise, he's going to come in and he's going to handle business, and I expect him to handle business because the standard for him is high, and I'm going to make sure he stays on that, you know what I'm saying, because what I want for him is to lead the offense, you know what I'm saying, to where we should go. And as in fall camp, as me and him go against each other, I just want him to make me a better player, and as I do the same to him.
Sure. We got a couple of questions for you from some listeners that are curious about some things. Kyle Skynes asks, #AskMekhi, which young guy in the receiver room do you expect to have a breakout season after battling them through the spring?
I say Kyron. Kyron's a new guy, but I feel like even though I grew up with him kind of, it's feel like he can be a big asset to the team.
That's a really good group, right? That wide receiver
for sure.
room. Yeah,
for sure.
I'd imagine that's challenging for you guys. LGZ says, how has the weekly mental training been for the team? Are you doing any types of?
Yeah, we do mental performance. Actually, she's done a very great job since she's came onto campus. She's taught us a lot. You know, she have us write it in a notebook and like things that we like our three power statements. And my 3 power statements is that I'm an elite player, I'm blessed, and to be a great father to my son. You know what I'm saying? So who they brought onto this campus to teach us about mental performance has done a great, phenomenal job.
Yeah. How much do you put into that part of the game?
I put everything into it. You know what I'm saying? The game is really mental. It's really all mental. You know, like bad thoughts come into your head after a bad play. You know, but you got to keep going. It's the next play. It's the next play that really matters, type deal.
Have you started to look at Florida State?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Really?
For sure. Got to. Always. I watched the spring game. I watched film so far on these receivers. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a really good game.
How is your academic schedule this summer?
Summer-wise, I have one online class right now, but in summer B, I guess, summer C, whatever, I'm gonna have to take, I believe 2 classes.
So the full team's together now,
yes,
right?
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
How is that part of like the team building with Jacob Flint and all that? Are you seeing? I mean, I know you're talking about the time you spend together off the field, but how does the time that you guys are together on the field and what the camaraderie's like?
Man, it's fun. Like, it's fun. Everybody's just talking to each other. Everybody's encouraging each other. You know, that's really it's fun.
Yeah,
it's really fun.
Tell us about the brand, bro. I know the last time you were here, you were kind of getting it going. The website's about to pop. I know what's going on with it.
All right, so how I came up with Heavy Champ is so when you think about heavyweight champions, you think of Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali's type of guys, the greater guys who've like crawled, who survived, who battled it out to be a top dog type deal. And I feel like that I'm a champion of my environment and what I've gone through type deal. So that's how I came up with Heavy Champ.
Where's going on with the website? I know it's about to launch, right?
Yeah, it's about to launch. I believe July 10th or probably around there. I think it'll be done and I'll be able to release it and stuff type deal.
But the social media is out.
It is. It's called Heavy Champ Movement. So far, I got it right now. I'm gonna change it, but for right now, it's just Heavy Champ Movement.
So go find our guy, LSU cornerback Mekhi Gardner. It's great to see him again here in studio. The Heavy Champ, as you said, on social media and the website coming up soon. They got some gear that's gonna pop and drop on there as well. Looking forward to watching you play, bro.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for coming by again.
Always, man.
Open door policy over here. You know it, man. Mekhi Gardner coming in, spreading a little wisdom with us here in this lunchtime hour during Wednesday. Have a good rest of your day. We'll be back with you tomorrow morning, 7 a.m.